And we got peppers. Yeah, that's all the peppers we got so far. Is any of these jalapenos? These are the lemon NuMex lemon spice jalapenos. I got 2 plants of that right there, and then I got one more over here. Yeah, so that's good. It's perfect timing. And then here's my 7 Pot Primos. The first 2, and then these are the lemon ghostly jalapenos. Look at these things, guys. Look at this. Yeah, I actually had to come in here and put some bamboo stakes because the wind was hitting this thing so hard yesterday. These are growing. These are way bigger than last year's. Look at this plant. It's a tiny little pot. It's just it's humongous. So, but yeah, we're seeing lots of flower action going on here. They get good wind, and they don't get too soaked because there's a little overhang here. But so sometimes these ones I have to give a little bit of water to. But I'm glad I put that stake, and then on this plant shelf, I believe it or not, I even put a rock down there to give it more weight on the bottom because these are getting so big up to top. Last year, all the plants that I had up here were double topped, so they weren't as big, you know what I'm saying? They kind of just, they were, I mean, pretty much, they were like bonsais last year. This year, these were just single topped, and these 2 plants were dominant. So, yeah. So, it's the way I got them structured here. What'll happen is this one it'll probably grow, I don't know, it'll probably get up to about there, but it's fruiting now, so you know, we'll get some pods. This one won't grow much taller. Even if it does, it has room to go up. And then over here, look at the difference in some of these plants, man. It's so crazy. So this is that ghost plant that I left for dead, and it's just growing wide. I mean, there's no height on it. Look at. There's no height at all. It's actually flowering. Look at that. Don't have a ton of flowers, but like I said, this plant I was gonna toss it. And then you wanna see what's weird is, look at the difference between the leaves in these plants, right? Flower action going on. But then look at these leaves of these 2 plants. See how different they are? See how these are longer and skinnier, and they have kind of the weird looking edges on them. Look at that. Those are both white knights right there, and I don't know, but that plant just it looks crazy when it grows. I've never seen one that looked like it before. But yeah, we're seeing lots of flower action down there on the white knight. These are Fatalii right here. They're doing pretty good. We're starting to see some flowers come up on those, and a little bit of leaf curl going on these top ones over here. See that? It's not bad though. I've seen way worse. Trust me, I've had way worse on my plants, and they've done just fine. Over here, this is what's weird. Over here we got this plant here so this is Tony Sherwood's tangerine. This one's looking a little bit different than the rest. Seeing some leaf curl go on, and this could be from overwatering. Not me overwatering them, but the Lord doing it. We had a lot of rain here, and luckily these things the other day I didn't water them. I left them and let them dry a little bit because now we got a whole week of rain. But anyways, the plants love this right now. They're going to be soaked, and you know, at night get a little bit chilly, but they love this. First of all, they hate chlorine. They love rainwater better. This is what's weird. I don't know if you guys can see the difference on the camera. I think you can. The one on the left here, it's darker green, isn't it, than the one on the right. The one on the right is a lighter green color. These are both the same plant. These are KSLS, right? And I know how I have them situated out here. These are both the same plant. This one is lighter, and I don't know why. The nutrients were mixed the same. I don't know. Although, there's a very weird possibility. And I just actually thought of it just now. I actually had KSLS seeds from 2 different vendors, okay? Both isolated, because I got an accidental cross last time I used non-isolated KSLS seeds. It was a really good pepper, but it's very much possible, because I had something happen. I don't remember if they were slow to germinate or I just wanted more, but it's so weird because one vendor's KSLS peppers are all very light yellow, and they have kind of a more dull look to them, and they're all very Bonnet-y looking, should I say? They're all Bonnet-y looking. They're more like, have a lot more sections, and you don't ever see a tail on them. Never. But then the other seed vendor, they look more like some of the more popular pictures you'll see of a KSLS. Many of them will have a tail. The yellow is a little bit darker. It's a little bit more. The pepper looks a little more shiny. So now I have confirmed they're both KSLS. It's just that you got to understand something. If you're saving seeds and growing from different positions, sometimes you get different things. I got a friend down in Florida, Benny the Butcher. He grows yellow reapers. His yellow reapers look way different than mine. His ripen to an almost orange color when they get overripe, or just, well, even when they're ripe, they're yellow and then they kind of start turning orange. And I seen a guy the other day in one of the pepper groups arguing with him. They're like, those aren't yellow reapers, those are yellow marugas. No, they're not yellow marugas, trust me. He sent me a bunch of them and I ate them. They are different looking than mine. My yellow reapers, what I use every year, and from the same seed stock, they all have a tail. They all are bright yellow, and they do not ripen. There's no orange in them at all. They stay very, very yellow. And so this is the case. It could be the case with these. I don't know if it would make the plant look any different or not. But then again, it could be the sunlight, because I might be wrong. I mean, these two are the same. TS. I don't know. If I take there's a couple yellow leaves here. It's throwing me off. Let's see. I don't know. The one on the left does look a little bit more green. Barely. So there could be... could be something with the sun. It could be the sun's hitting these, because the sun comes like this, guys. It comes up and it goes over the plants like this. So believe it or not, it peeks through the trees first on these, right? And then, but later on in the afternoon, when these ones get shade first, the ones in the back, they get shade, and then these ones sit there in the hotter sun. So that's very much possible why that's like that. But I did want to mention about the 2 KSLS. I actually planted seeds from both. One of them is a little more intense of a lemon flavor, and they're, like I said, they're like a lighter color. And the other ones are a little bit darker, a little bit shinier, and sometimes you get a tail off of them. And it's just weird that it's like that. But you got to understand something. Somebody gets a color variant, right? And they get a color variant from a pepper. Just let's say, I don't know. I know there's yellow butch teas out there, whatever. Let's just use the butch tea scorpion for an example, okay? Say, for instance, that there's red, that's all there is. So, butch tea scorpion, somebody, they get a yellow variant, and it's yellow, and and when it gets overripe, it starts turning a little bit orange, right? And then you get somebody else 2 years later that gets a yellow variant, and theirs just stays yellow. Like, they literally leave it on the plant for a while and just see what it does, and it just stays bright yellow, kind of like the lemon ghostly jalapeno, you know, and other peppers like that. T-Rex yellows, they just stay bright yellow, you know. But then there's times where they don't. There's like the yellow Moruga scorpion. I have seen yellow Moruga scorpions where they are bright lemon yellow, and that's what they are, right? And then I've seen ones that start getting an orange tint to them after a while, and they're the same pepper, but they're from different growers at different times. And that's why you see, like, you got these, you know, people call a lot of times lemon scorpion, you know, these lemon peppers, they call them the lemon ghost and stuff like that. And the reason why is because those things threw a bright yellow pod that had more lemony, citrusy notes to it, and, you know, it's still a yellow color variant of something else. So I just wanted to bring that up because there's a lot of confusion, and I seen somebody giving Benny a hard time and said those ain't yellow reapers. And then listen, the guy actually posted a picture of Justin White's yellow reapers, right? Which now you're talking about another whole different looking pepper. The Justin White's reapers look different than mine and Benny's. You know, they were real gnarly with these the tails had bumps on them and stuff. You know, mine are completely smooth, no bumps at all on any of my yellow reapers, and every single one of them has a tail, and I love them. I love the phenotype and the taste and whatnot. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up since we were talking about the KSLS, and I've seen people argue about the KSLS online before. Like, that's not a KSLS, it doesn't have a tail, or but it looks like this. No, man. You got people that grow in different, you know, they keep different phenotypes, different conditions. You got people to grow two things, and a lot of times you're going to see that. I mean, look at the Reaper. People say, you know, that's not a Carolina Reaper, it's a Moruga scorpion. Carolina Reaper it throws all different kinds of pods, you know, it's unstable. I mean, I don't think it was maybe it wasn't never stabilized enough or something, who knows, to have it look consistent. But then again, look at Primatalis. You have Primatalis with these long tails and stuff, and the other ones, like I grew the golden Primatali last year. I didn't have any of them that had the long stinger. Not a single one on my plant. You know, my golden Primatalis looked like a ghost pepper or something. So I just wanted to rant and show you guys the plants and tell them that they absolutely love the rain.